best artwork installed in Qatar by some other artists?
Recent, the Curious Desert.
So do you want to teach this art form to others as well?
Yeah, I teach also, please.
Your favorite Bollywood dialogue?
Picture abhi baki hai.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। मैं हूं आपके साथ में वेद और वोकल फॉर लोकल के एक और एपिसोड के साथ आ चुका हूं। दोस्तों, वोकल फॉर लोकल एक ऐसी सीरीज है जिसमें हम फीचर करते हैं हमारे लोकल आर्टिस्ट को, फिर चाहे वो सिंगर हो, गाने वाला हो या पेंटर हो या कोई ऐसी अद्भुत आर्ट में माहिर जिसने खुद ने डेवलप की हो। और आज हमारे साथ एक ऐसी ही शख्सियात हैं जिन्होंने खुद से ऐसा कुछ किया जिसका लोहा दुनिया मानती है। देवी और सज्जनों, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, आज हमारे साथ बैठी हैं यहाँ पे स्वप्ना नंबूदरी जी। स्वप्ना, वेलकम एंड गुड मॉर्निंग टू यू।
Thank you so much, Ved. Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
It's kind of a homecoming after like 1.5 years.
Yes, almost.
स्वप्ना,
Yes.
I mean, जिन बॉटल्स को हम फेंक देते हैं आप उनको खुद इकट्ठा करती हैं।
Yes.
राइट।
Yes.
ये पैशन कब से शुरू हुआ आपका?
पैशन तो मुझे पेंटिंग में पैशन थे पहले से। चाइल्डहुड से पेंटिंग करते थे। पर सीखने नहीं पाया। मैं तो प्रोफेशनली इंजीनियर हूँ, सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर। यस, आई डिड माय इंजीनियरिंग एंड उसके बाद काम भी किए थे सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर इन्फोसिस में। वो 6 साल के बाद वो छोड़ने पड़ा। देन आई केम हियर, बट वो पेंटिंग का पैशन अंदर है, इसलिए कुछ तो करना पड़ा। एंड आई वांटेड टू डू समथिंग डिफरेंट एंड यूनिक, एंड ऑलवेज आई वांटेड टू create something with bright colors and textures. And that's when I thought I am a hoarder when it comes to plastics. Because whenever we buy something, I don't feel like throwing it away. So without any purpose, I started hoarding the bottles. And then I thought, okay, let me just combine art and these bottles. So randomly it started. But at that time, मैं तो मेरे artworks वो galleries में डालते थे. It was back in 2015. Yeah.
In Doha.
In Doha.
Yes.
So वो galleries में तो मुझे बहुत सारे appreciation मिले थे. वो small plastic artworks है. मैंने सोचा वो तो अच्छा है. People they started liking that. Right. Mainly because of the concept behind it. And then I thought, okay, it's not just the visual beauty. I started, exploring more about the harsh effects of plastics. Then I thought, okay, let me just focus on only this material. Let me do as much as I could as an individual side. And but now I think it has indirectly become a community effort, because people started collecting and saving bottles for me. So once in a month or once in 2 weeks, there are more than 10 people who take their time and effort to clean the bottles and deliver it to me on a regular basis. Yeah, so it has indirectly become a community effort.
Fantastic. Means people are so much inspired by your work कि वो खुद पूरी बोतलें इकट्ठा करके आपको देते हैं.
Even though they cannot do like an artwork or something like that, they want to contribute in some way or the other.
Which one was the first art? जो आपने प्लास्टिक से बनाई थी? It was small or bigger?
It was very small. I usually do in batches. So the first one was a batch of 3 very small ones. A series of 3. It was named Freshwater Pearls.
Freshwater Pearls. Yes.
So that was the one. It was a trigger for me. Yes.
Any inspiration you got?
Always ocean has been an inspiration. Right now, ocean and anything, all the natural patterns inspires me. But from an early stage, ocean, because of the harsh effects, is mainly on the ocean water. I consider that as my inspiration. Because you get to see millions and millions of textures and patterns under the ocean. So I started from corals and coral reefs, even the ocean water things, all the patterns like that. But right now I'm also moving to all the natural patterns. I see flowers, fungi, mushrooms, everything.
What materials and techniques do you use to create your artwork? We know the raw material is the plastic. And what else?
The main thing is I do not follow a single technique. I combine a lot of materials. It's kind of mixed media. So before starting the sculptures or the single-use one, I used to do a lot of works with stained glass and glass painting. I do both the stained glass, the real, the man-powered one, and the glass painting. So I combine those as well into this. So I use glass paints, oils, acrylics, even airbrushing the acrylics.
Okay.
All these come to my work. So depending on the the effect that I'm looking for, I combine the medium.
And you also revealed, a place where you installed a bigger artwork.
Yes.
What's the name of that artwork?
Fool's Paradise.
Fool's
Paradise. It was before COVID. Actually, it was in M7. That was a huge installation and still one of my favorites.
Till now it's there, huh?
No, they had to uninstall after a period of time, but it's still with them. It is owned by the Cutting Studios.
Okay.
So it is with them.
Fantastic.
After that, I also did an installation for FIFA, FIFA Fan Festival at the Education Above All Pavilion.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Nice.
They had an art space for it was outdoors. It's in the Education Above All Pavilion, and with 13 artists, I believe 13 or 15 artists, and I had a tree installation. It was named Relive Tree.
Okay.
And all the textures in the tree was created out of single-use plastic bags.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So she is doing her step to protect the environment from the plastic.
Yes.
Until now, how many artworks you have completed?
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't.
Infinity, yeah?
But I don't have a count.
Okay.
Yes.
But
even the bottles, I do not have. Every project when I start, especially the larger work, I start thinking, okay, this time I will maybe count the number of bottles that I use. But by the end of the project, I might
you
have.
Forgot.
Yes.
Nice. So basically, if I give the credit to this artwork which you got, so somewhere Doha or Qatar has got some point, because once you reach here, you started doing this, right?
Yes.
Now Doha Expo is happening,
yes,
right? It's a 6 months long exhibition, or expo, right? Festival, and it is about sustainable development.
Correct.
They're promoting sustainable technologies. Green Desert, Better Tomorrow. That's the theme.
Yes.
How do you see? Because you're also doing your part, bit,
yes.
To protect our environment. So how do you see this entire expo?
I'm so glad that the theme is horticulture and the theme is, the message is Green Desert, Better Tomorrow.
Right.
It couldn't get better because it's, again, thinking out of the box. Because usually when we say to a third person, like Middle East, or the first picture that comes to my mind, it's a desert. So we are working towards building ideas or creating technologies and innovations in order to make it greener.
Right.
So that relate very much to my work as well.
Okay.
Because people consider, when we say plastic, people consider it's a villain. But no, it has a lot of possibilities, and we could see that it is part of our lifestyle. We cannot
live.
We cannot survive.
Very difficult.
We are trying ways to make it or innovate such things that we convert the villainized plastic into a good person, or in a good way. So as consumers, we play the major role.
Right.
Just like the expo, we are discussing discussing about innovations and plans to create greenery and sustainable horticulture methods in the desert area.
Right. Yeah. Any special themes which you haven't explored and you want to do?
Yes, of course. I recently got this idea of creating a living wall.
Okay.
Because lots of places we see the living wall concept with the living fungi and plants.
Right.
I really want to consider creating a living wall concept with the discarded plastic, so that it doesn't need maintenance and we are creating out of something that is discarded. So I want to develop that. I created like a prototype one in collaboration with Al Hosh Gallery and again Expo for Qatar Economic Forum.
Right.
So we had a pavilion there for Expo and Al Hosh. So my artwork was there.
Okay.
It was like a prototype with different organic panels of living wall. All four was created out of plastics. I want to develop and see how it goes with a very huge space.
It's fantastic idea.
Yes.
Yani you're changing the entire wall.
Yeah.
You're putting the plastic.
Correct.
And oh, nice, fantastic.
Even if it's a real living plant, we need to see the weather conditions, we need to maintain that.
Right.
And again, it will, it depends on the place. But this one needs very less maintenance, and of course we are reusing the materials that is already existing.
So you will get material in cheaper price because you're reusing.
Yes.
It's a nice idea. It's a nice idea. So now, Swapna, we are moving towards our next round. It's called rapid fire round.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So favorite social media app?
Instagram.
Best design until now?
Of course, Fool's Paradise.
Okay. Best artwork installed in Qatar by some other artist?
Yes, the Curious Desert.
The Curious Desert,
yes.
Curious Desert, I went there.
Oh, it's so
beautiful.
Yes.
It's beautiful, nice. And it's very Instagrammable, you know.
Yes, and also how the how it's capturing the light and the shadow. It's
the
really
science
beautiful.
behind the art. You know, it's like a science and art together.
I like that part.
Yes.
When there is a science and when there is space to think,
right.
I really like
exactly.
that.
Because if normal people will go there and they're like, what is this? But once you start understanding, they're like, oh, wow.
Correct.
Wow, okay, sun rays is coming and that's why it is making painting.
Exactly.
It's crazy. It's fantastic. All right, cool, nice. If you could learn any language in a week, which language it would be?
Tamil.
Tamil, okay.
Because it's so close to our language.
Yeah, Malayalam, right?
Yes.
What was the first concert you ever attended?
I think most probably in Doha. But I'll say Zakir Hussain.
Zakir Hussain.
Yes,
okay.
I was there.
What's the worst thing you have ever eaten in a restaurant?
I ordered some jasmine tea and it looked really fancy and Instagrammable. I'm not saying the place, but it was a worse experience. It was worth the Instagram shot.
But not worth for your stomach.
No.
Yalla. What's the best thing you have ever eaten in restaurant?
Molten chocolate. There is something that's sizzling chocolate. I don't remember the exact dish name, but it's the chocolate. It's sizzling chocolate, and they serve you in a tray, and it's like
wow.
Yes.
It's like wow.
Yes, it's like wow.
What was the last thing you have watched on TV?
I'm a fan of Mentalist series. So even if I complete the series, I could watch that. I think most probably that would be it. I could just sit and watch that and relax.
Okay.
It's kind of not at all a relaxing series to watch, but I could relax.
Nice. So what is your favorite dessert?
Red velvet.
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Tropical garden.
Pizza topping,
Yes.
You can say, exactly, tropical garden. All veg.
All the veggies.
I know.
And if there is a paneer, it's an added advantage for me.
Me too, veg. That's why I can understand.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm a complete veg. Recently, I think 2-3 days back, there was a World Vegetarian Day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're a veg? Okay.
I'm veg, yeah.
I have a friend here.
Yeah. So, now what's the most interesting thing in your wallet?
All the bills.
Oh.
Yes, that would be. Yes, I don't know. It's a vintage thing. You can collect it from maybe last year bill.
Oh, okay. All the bills.
Yes.
मतलब हिसाब किताब की पक्की हैं आप.
Yes.
Oh, nice. ये तो होना ही चाहिए.
No, that's again hoarding. I whenever I get time in the car when my husband is driving, then I can sort. So I do that occasionally.
Okay. What one thing is just cutest about your work?
Detailing. Yes.
Okay.
It's sometimes it turns out to be cute because people never expect that sort of details, and when I tell that about this story, they say, "Oh, that's nice." Yes.
Okay. Now, story का आपने जिक्र किया. If your life was a story, what would it be titled?
I will have to borrow that from a quote. Because my name is Swapna, which means dream, and I really connect to Abdul Kalam's quote, a dream is not something that you see at night, it is something that will not let you sleep. Right. So I would love to borrow that from him.
So, Swapna, if you had to be a Disney character,
yes.
So what you would be?
Let's say Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Yes,
okay, just
because
say Jasmine.
I remember her name.
No problem.
Yeah.
Your favorite social media app?
Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend on Instagram?
More than a couple of hours I spend in total.
So artwork versus social media.
Yeah.
What do you prefer more?
Obviously artwork, because I just want to sit and paint and create. I do not want to spend that much time and consume that much content.
Right.
Because right now, as I told, I consider this as a career as well. I need to create content as well.
Right.
Only then, because right now most of the audience are in Instagram or any other social media. So we need to get updated and create content for that platform as well.
Absolutely. So, Swapna, do you like Bollywood?
Yes.
Who's your favorite actor?
I'm outdated.
Okay,
Amir
but still
Khan.
you are
Amir Khan, yes.
And actress? Aishwarya.
Yeah, Aishwarya. Priyanka. I like
Priyanka Chopra.
Yes.
Okay.
Priyanka for many other reasons as well.
Okay,
yes.
okay. She inspires.
She's kind of inspiring and
Yes.
also, yeah. And her journey is inspiring.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so I like her.
Fantastic, Swapna. Now, 2 more questions.
Yes, please.
Your favorite Bollywood dialogue?
Picture abhi baki hai.
And your favorite Bollywood song?
Oh, that always is Iktara.
Now,
Thank you.
this artwork is kind of, you developed it,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So, do you want to teach this art form to others as well?
Yeah, I teach also.
You teach also.
I teach the basic techniques.
Mhm.
And I teach how to, basically I want people to know how to approach this as an art material. I
Okay,
do not
okay.
want somebody else to do the exact same thing.
Ah,
And
okay.
I have done a couple of workshops as well. I have done a couple of corporate workshops.
Okay,
And it
cool.
was really good.
Fantastic. So, do you have some special kind of instruments which you use?
No, it's just the basic scissors. I have knives, but I have multiple type of, like for particular cuttings, I have multiple type of scissors. That's
Okay.
it. Then I have all the punches and things like that, just to explore all the textures.
Okay.
Because when you start exploring, you will get interesting results, and
Right.
which you will never could have imagined. So I have all those basic tools.
Wow, fantastic. So, Swapna, all the best
Thank
to
you
your
so
journey,
much,
and
Ved.
thank you so much for your previous precious time that you are here.
It's my
Thank you very
pleasure.
much.
Thanks for
Thank you.
having me today, Ved.